Hi guys and girls of Cone, my name is Diablo F4 and I want to show you how to fight on Saturdays versus the Battle of the Alliances. First of all, normally you have to get to the opponent's base. If you click on versus button, you scroll to the right, Alliance, whatever, take over, Überfall in German, and you go to attack. And normally that's when you will land on their alliance marker. Today we have only a small alliance to fight, and maybe I think not all are in the hive or on the alliance marker where I am now in the zoom menu. And I will zoom out. Oh, no, that was a mistake. I thought some base without shield. I will zoom out the latest point. I will see the red flags. And now I will zoom in to check if the base is with a shield or not. So I will search the map a little bit. That's very fast, and so do the other players. If they hunt you, if you teleport, they will zoom out and check if you are on their map, or they go back maybe to your server and check as fast as possible where you are teleported and you are chased. Now I will check the map here. If I find someone, you can scroll a little. You can scroll fast, and here is one burning, but he is very low power, so I think he won't have any troops. He won't have any troops left. And mini bunny hop, I think it's the R5 of them. Oh no, it's a Kuramo Naruto. Okay, but I will zoom out as far as possible and look for another one. If I can spot another red flag, because the red flags, of course, if you look in the menu on the versus, you see what you get points for, and the best points you get for the rivalized alliance. I don't know what's the correct English word. You get many points. Sorry, one click. I will open the information button. You get many points, and compared fighting against others is really low, so you get the more points when you find the VS opponent. And of course you earn points if you are losing troops, but best to fight them and you're stronger. So always, if you're being attacked, run away from whales, check their powers, send some spy plane to them, and of course you can attack them. If they get maybe attacked you by all of their 3 or 4 troops at the same time, you can also send out even the weak troops because they can't defend them. But you won't make points, but they lose troops on their inner circle of their base. But you have to fight maybe the lower troop if the T1 maybe is sent out, and you can beat them and at the wall if there is any at their wall, of course. And that is the thing, how to earn points. Of course, you can just write to players that I do for points exchange. I go to their hive. Sometimes if it's from our side 4 p.m. or maybe some other time, it's maybe early for us, maybe late for them, but I will check if there is any hive activity moving on, and then I will going to contact the player via his profile pic and chat him and say, do you want to exchange some points? And I will teleport near him, or we make some appointment. I say we take this mine. I will send him the location of the mine. We will teleport near, and you have to send. And you can even be both shielded. You can send troops to them immediately together, and because if there's troops still harvesting in the mine, you will lose shield if you want to attack. But if you send both whilst marching to it, it's working, and so you can exchange points. And I recommend one time he sends his T1 and one time you send your T1, and so everybody wins one time, and it's exchanged again and again. How you do, yeah, if until you make the 7.2 million points from VS, or you search another player if he has enough. But one time each is, I think, the best. You can of course say, okay, 5 times UT1, then 5 times MT1, but it depends what you write to the player. And if you're fighting in a hive where it's big hive and you see many shielded players but many whales maybe without a shield, it's good to always have maybe a buddy with you, a wingman or wingwoman, so they can defend your base. Maybe they are stronger than you, but they want to be shielded, and you can attack the other ones which you have spied before or you think are weaker than you, and you attack them. That is what I recommend. And if there is a whale, of course you have your troops coming back to your hive, that you can use the teleports, because you can't use teleports if the troops are attacking. And maybe, of course, the whale is teleporting, you get attacked 1, 2, 3 times, but as your attacking troop is returned to your hive, immediately use your teleports. And I recommend really always, for fighting, set this timer to maximum 1 hour or whatever, because if so not so many of our players are online, they can help you healing fast if you are being attacked. But if you maybe have here 20 hours, you need your speed ups that you can gain your troops back so fast. So set it 1 hour and just click heal, click help, click heal, click help until your troops are recovered. And always look in your inventory where your teleports are. The advanced teleports, you of course should have them in mind. The aliens teleport, maybe you could use if you are on your map. And the random is very important to have more than 3, because I will use only, I think, random teleports when I fight, and I click use when I get attacked from a stronger player. If it's not so strong, the player, I can of course set my troops on the wall. Normally I put only T1 on my wall because it's the strongest, and if he can defend the player attacking you, I just stay on the wall and let me attack, because it's getting points, because he will lose. But if he's stronger, I will always try to escape. If we are both equal, okay, then it's fine, I can let me attack, but always heal. That's very important. And yeah, that is how you should fight. And sometimes you have only to be quick, because some alliances are very, very good and very fast. So you have to attack and attack and attack again. Maybe you have to return to your base to get more troops again, because maybe you're not too much more power, but a little bit. And after the second attack, if you attack immediately after, you have so less troops. You see it on the left side when you march, how many troops you are losing. There is a bar from green to red. If it's too low, I would always return to base to get new troops again to make a full power strike, because if you only have 100 troops left in the T1 or whatever you have been attacking to, then it's of course having much less power than before. That to mention. Why is a wingman good? A wingman or wingwoman is good because he maybe can notify you to come back, and you see it more that somebody writes you, because maybe you have been strolling and attacking a far away player, and you don't miss that some teleports are happening. And if the one is writing you, you can click on the message, or you see, oh, you've been attacked, you have to go back as fast as possible. But don't go back too far, because it could be your hive in danger. Yes, I will look. I wrote to Carol Yeah, okay. I spotted this player. Maybe he has some troops left, I don't know. I always look, he is no profile pick, not so professional player. It's profession 52, also not so good, 70 million. Also not so good. I don't think he has troops on the wall. Maybe it doesn't matter to attack him or not. But this time or this week, it's very, very small alliance, and I don't think we make much points today. But if you had to make points, I would have recommended to be on early 4 p.m. at server reset time and hunt the unshielded. But that's done already, I think, from our top players today, and they all destroyed the alliance players without the shields already. So yeah, I can only do the other task, maybe healing, maybe some speed ups using, and of course Saturdays only send Ur LKVs and Ur missions. Yeah, but fighting other alliances is much less points. I will take more attacks, more stamina to do so to get the 72 million points. Yeah, I think that's nearly all. Of course, after you are being teleported to the hive, you can of course use the go back button and teleport as fast as back to any point on the map. Don't go back on the hive. If you are going because the alliance marker is still set maybe on our hive, just scroll a little bit down and place your base here for free. Now it's advanced teleport because I'm still on server 53. But if I teleport it, and I can go back for free also. Just scroll a little bit and place your base as fast as possible if you are being attacked. That's my recommendation, or use a random teleport. But I think if they have whales, they will first look and they think you have used a random teleport and they will hunt you on their map. And if they maybe don't find you, they will go to server 53 and try to find you here. Just as you look, we are also tagged in red on the other alliance. They will look like this zoom level, and they will look if there is any blue on the other map, and you can really spot them fast immediately, the other players on the map. That's not so difficult to find someone. And that's how the versus attack is working. Use the speed ups for healing if you need to regain your troops. And always, maybe if you have some time, if you fought, just look the battle reports. If you do more damage or how many troops you lost, always have a look on your power or your overall power. If it's going too slow, you know how much troop power you have. It is from my side at the moment, let me see, it's 48 million. And if I attack and it's going very fast down, I shouldn't do more attacks because it's bad for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time to learn the game. And yeah, I wish you a really good weekend and a good fight.